If you want to go to a place where people like you, go to Africa. Stop going to fucking Europe where they don't like you. Why we keep going to the places where they treat us like shit? Why we keep going to the places that's built off the backs of our ancestors? Why?
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. In case you're new here, my name is Maren
and I'm Maureen.
Yeah, so to our returning subscribers, I want to thank you very much for always coming back. And if you're only stumbling upon this channel, consider subscribing, liking this video, and you can also share.
Yeah, so please leave a comment of what you think about this video at the end of the episode, and we always see and appreciate your comments. So today's video, we're going to be playing you a video of an American brother, black American brother, giving advice to fellow Africans in diaspora, African American and black people in general. Yeah. So please, let's watch this video and then we'll come back with our analysis, but you can also leave your comment on what you think about this video.
Yeah.
Stop going to the Middle East. They don't like you. Did I say that loud enough? Stop going there. I can't stand the UAE, United Arab Emirates. I can't stand none of them. No self-respecting black person should be vacationing in a slave state. Do you understand? It's a slave state. There's like 5 goddamn Arabs there who are really citizens. Everybody else is a slave working for the 5 billionaires that live there. Everybody. Filipinos, Southeast Asians, and Africans are being beat, abused, raped, and taken advantage of. They're slaves in the country so that you can take your black ass over there and vacation and think you're doing something. Why go to that shitty ass desert? You want to go to a desert? Go to Nigeria. They got a desert. You could go ride a camel in Nigeria. You can go to Africa and ride a camel. You could be as loud as you want. You could be as black, loud, boisterous, flamboyant as you want, and you fit right in. Black girl in Dubai getting arrested for goddamn speaking too loud. I bet you she was using her regular voice. All black people speak too goddamn loud. All of us should be getting arrested when we go there. I can't stand that place. F that desert. F that desert. F it. They ain't got shit. They get up, they got people, they coerce people to go to their country. They take their passport and they keep them in the country and they abuse them. I'm telling you, the United Arab Emirates is the worst place for black people. I can't stand all these fake ass social media influencers, all these fake ass pretend like they're balling. They're literally just going to Dubai to pretend like they're balling like the people who own them got all the Lambos in Dubai. If you want to go to a place where people like you, go to Africa. Stop going to fucking Europe where they don't like you. How many type videos have we seen black people mind their own business in Europe and what they do, huh? Nigga, go back to that. They treat you like shit. Why we keep going to the places where they treat us like shit? Why we keep going to the places that's built off the backs of our ancestors? Why? You ain't got no problem going to the other colonizers home, the Arabs. Keep in mind they did it first and longer and way more brutal. But you want to go there and have fun with the Arabs and the Europeans and you scared to go to Africa? Stop going to Europe and these Middle Eastern countries. They don't value you. They don't care about you. They'll take your money, but they don't give a fuck about you. Go to Africa where the people love you and care about you, and you can be about as loud as you want, and you ain't got to worry about getting arrested. Well, unless you go to some of those Muslim parts. But still, you probably won't get arrested, I'm pretty sure. I'm just saying. Stop going to these places, man. Stop. Africa, we got everything. We don't need shit. You can vacation in every type of tropical climate you want. Go to Africa. You got deserts, you got jungles, you got savannas, you got lions, you got zebras, you got mountains, you got snow, you got everything in Africa. You don't need nothing. You got beautiful people that look like you that want you there.
Wow, watching this, to be honest, has made me very emotional.
Yeah, and there's so much great power to what our brother from America is saying.
Right, and, when he was talking about the modern day slavery that is going on in the United Arab,
right.
Like I think about our African sisters, our African brothers who go there and come back with stories that, we all know that the United Arab doesn't hold a lot of positive stories, especially especially for people who go looking for work there. People are being mistreated, you know. People their passport, as you said, we have real stories of people who've been there, you know.
Yeah, especially those from Kenya and the whole of Africa in general who've gone there to look for work, and they come back here with horrifying stories about the Arab Emirates, you know. So what the brother has addressed are actually, let me categorize them. First of all, the reasons you should not go to Arab as a black person. Second of all, if you want a vacation, the reason why you should come to Africa. And third of all, Africans will always accept and love you guys. The notion that Africans don't like black people in the diaspora, that is just some, you know, misguided misconception. I don't know where this narrative actually came from, but what I can tell you for certain and what I can tell you for 100% sure, as a black person anywhere in the world, if you're not in Africa and you come to any African country, but I'll talk about my own country, which is Kenya. If you come to Kenya, you guys will always be welcomed, appreciated, and, you know, loved. What we usually tell you is, if you're an African or you're a black person living in America or living in the Caribbean or living anywhere else, and you don't have any accent from any African country, the moment you open your mouth to speak, Africans will know you are not from Africa, but that is what they will appreciate you for. First of all, because they know that you're not from Africa, but they're happy you've come to Africa, you know. Just connecting with African people.
Another thing I want to put across is that, you know, the suffering of any black person in the world is felt by all of us, because at the end of the day, we all look the same. We all face the chance to face the same challenges when you go to these different places. So I can assure you, even when the Black Lives Matter in America, when it was going on, I tell you, even here in Africa, we were feeling it.
We weren't in you guys' shoes. Maybe some of you feel like we couldn't understand what you were going through, but we walked the journey with you in spirit, even if we were not there with you guys.
Conversations were being had here in Africa. And I'll especially speak about my country, Kenya. You know, when everybody right now knows about George Floyd. George Floyd, they know his name, they speak of his story, you understand? So when suffering is going on across anywhere, where any
black person is mistreated,
we all
be felt by other black people in other nations, you know. So the brother was advising against going to vacation in Dubai, and he actually has a point. You guys just Google Namib Desert. Just Google Namib Desert. It's one of the most exemplary deserts here in Africa. If you want to go to the beach, Google Mombasa. Google Diani, and those places are found here in Kenya. Google Zanzibar. Those places are found in Tanzania. So there are very, very good vacation spots here in Africa. You guys, you do not have any reason to fear Africa, and you do not have any reason to not want to come to vacation in Africa.
We even have penguins, by the way. I have mentioned this. We have African penguins in South Africa. So there's a lot of what you can get for your money here in Africa, and with good treatment. You know, we have the migration of the wildebeest that normally happens, but here in Kenya, I feel like a lot of tourists that normally go to watch that are the white people. Tourists. But I'm asking
black
myself,
tourists, where are you? Jamaicans, where are you, man? You guys need to come and witness the wildebeest migration in the Mara, you know.
So what happens in Dubai, it's quite sad for colored people, because it's not just Africans. You don't hear you don't only hear stories from Kenyans, Nigerians, Ugandans, these African countries who go seeking jobs. There are even Philippines. The Filipino people, you hear quite horrifying stories, and these people don't care, because you ask yourself, how does some of the things that happen in the Middle East,
how can they be allowed to happen? And most of all, how is it even legal, or under the table, how is it even practiced? How can you do such horrific acts to other human beings, leave alone what they're skin color looks like.
Yeah, so you ask yourself, if they can do this to an African person or a black person seeking employment there or a Filipino, then what makes you think that you're so special, you who looks like us, and you're going to give them your money? Probably they take your money, but any chance they get, believe me, if they want to do something to you, they'll treat you the way they treat the other black people. You understand?
Yeah, so our biggest question in this matter is, we leave it to you, or our audience, is what is your biggest takeaway from what our brother from America has said? And secondly, moving forward, what should be the solution? Should Africans or black people stop going to the UAE permanently, so that UAE can fix how they treat black people in their region? Or what should happen?
Right.
You guys give us your constructive feedback, whether you agree with us or not. We'd like to hear what you think. And please remember to be respectful in whatever your comment is going to state, so that YouTube does not delete your comments, because we understand that some other comments have been deleted from our YouTube. We don't know,
people have been
complaining, and it took us 3 days to actually realize that this was happening.
So just remember to, whether you agree or disagree, do it respectfully, and we are looking forward to seeing what you have to say about this topic. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to subscribe if you have not. Leave a like for us. You can share this video, and let's meet each other in the next episode. Bye.